Hi, aloha. This is Jenny, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for all the support that you guys have been giving me. It's been amazing, and it's been an amazing semester with all of you guys. No, but I thought it would be a great idea to kind of like film myself for this presentation because I don't know, I just think I'll be more nervous if it's like if I'm gonna do the reporting thingy and I'm gonna be the first one. So yeah, I thought it would be entertaining to do a video like this. So I hope that you guys will understand me and everything. But anyway, I'm gonna be sitting with you guys there in class. So if there will be any questions, I got you. So for my blueprint, I actually want to title it The Aloha in Me. We've learned so much in class about seeing Laia, seeing PCC, seeing ancestors, prophets, seeing Ohana, and all of them are directed to Aloha. And I just had this like huge discovery about myself and about what I want to do in the future and what kind of principle and value I actually want to have as I go through my life after I graduate here in BYUH. In 7 to 10 years, I am imagining myself as this great and amazing social worker. I am focusing in child welfare, and by now, let's say it's 2000, I don't know, 2030, 2000, something like that. I am someone who has helped 50 kids get out of substance abuse and domestic abuse families. I have already helped hundreds of children go through depression and start a new life and discover themselves in a happier way. I am the social worker who has helped families and families adopt children who are alone and who doesn't have parents. I'm this social worker who has helped couples build their marriage and help couples build back their marriage. And I'm just seeing myself doing those amazing things. And as I do those things, I have the aloha in me because I feel like I won't be able to reach those goals if I won't have the principles of aloha. To me, aloha is a principle. It's a guiding. It's something that guides you. It's something that can help you direct or like walk towards a way that's all about serving, that's all about caring for people and loving people. In class, we learned so much about what aloha is. We learned so much about the true meaning of aloha. And something that I'll never forget that was defined in one of the videos was that aloha is something that you give to other people. And when you give it to them, you're committing yourself in influencing them, in positively influencing them, in guiding them and serving them throughout their life. You're embracing them and you're welcoming them in your life. To be a social worker, it will require a lot of emotions, a lot of values that you need to have in order to be able to serve other people. And especially if it's children. I've learned that it's so much hard to be a social worker for children because they just face everything in life: depression, broken families, substance abuse, drugs, bullying, and suicidal attempts, and all sorts of things that are really, really serious. And to innocents, especially adolescents, it is really something big. And to be their social worker, it will require values like being compassionate, being patient, being understanding, and being empathetic, and being someone who will help in any way that they can. That's what a social worker is supposed to be. And I learned that those values, it surrounds Aloha. Having the value of Aloha, or having Aloha, means having all those values. And if I'm gonna be a social worker, if I want to help hundreds of children, I want to have the Aloha in me. Now, under having the Aloha in me is also seeing people as Ohana. I really loved what we learned about seeing other people as Ohana. Because when we see other people as our family, their dreams, their goals, their problems, they matter to us. They matter to us. They are as important as we are to ourselves. And being a social worker, that's what I would need most as well, besides all those values, to actually see those children as family. Besides being professional and being, having that client and social worker confidentiality, I think it's also important to see them as human beings, and seeing others as like your family. It will really help you to see them as people and not as objects. It's gonna be such a great obstacle to hear their problems. It's gonna be such a challenge to know that, oh, this kid, all he does is do drugs and he knows it's bad, but he does it anyway. But if I look at him as family, as someone that matters, as someone that's, a person, not a thing, but someone important, then I'll know that he's doing this because he's hurt, or he was influenced by parents who, didn't know how to raise a child. And what do I have to do? I have to help him. I have to be there for him, for her. And we learned that in class, that once we do that, they're important as much as we are important to ourselves. And I don't know, I'm kind of going around circles on that one, but I just feel so great about that. It goes under it that when you see someone as family, as Ohana, having that principle in your life as well, then you will form more or bigger aloha for that person. Another thing that I want to incorporate in my life as I become a social worker is the principle or the values that we learned, or the theory that we learned from seeing Laie. In one of the readings, we were taught that Laie was just not a gathering place. It was a place of refuge. And it wasn't just for the locals or for the people who was living in Hawaii, but it was for everybody in the world. It was for everyone to enjoy and to feel freedom and to feel the spirit of aloha as they come to Laie, as they visit PCC, as they go to school in BYUH as well. And but besides that, we were taught that it was the school and PCC is supposed to be a place. The community, is supposed to be is a place where it has proper behavior, where we practice the standards of the church. It is a place of hard work, and a place where we have where people can learn how to have virtue in their lives, and as well in morality. And being a social worker, I want to help other people, especially the children, to find a place of refuge on their own. They are gonna be, like I said, with the things that I've shared, that children will go through these huge obstacles, and I want to be able to help them find a refuge, somewhere they can be happy, that they can find love, that they can find care, and where they can be surrounded of aloha. And it's amazing because seeing Laie, the principle that we learned from it, it doesn't just, like saying it's just in Laie, but it can be anywhere. It can be, our refuge can be ourselves, or our refuge can be our family. Our refuge can be music, or watching movies, or going for a drive. And those kids, these kids that are going through these challenges, they don't know that. They don't know that they have a refuge, that they have a chance to feel happiness. And that's what I want to do. In 7 to 10 years, I am someone who has been helping children to know that they have all this opportunity and all these amazing things that can happen in their life. Alright, so those are my 3 theories that I want to incorporate in my life as I become a social worker, as I graduate BYUH, and even right now as a student. And I'm trying to learn. I love learning, and there's no harm in trying. And I know every bit, every steps we take towards our goals, if we have those values, if we have these values that we learn from this class, we will really, really succeed in our goals, and we will achieve the things that we want to achieve. Thank you so much for watching this video. Tune in again next week for another video blog here on my YouTube channel. Aloha.